At this time, please stand for our Cibola High School class of 2018. Good evening. The administration, staff, and students of Cibola High School would like to welcome you to our 2018 commencement exercises. Would you please stand for the presentation of colors and remain standing until the colors have been retired. Gentlemen, hats off, please. Tonight's color guard is being presented by Cibola High School's Marine Corps JROTC. The color guard and honor guard are under the direction of Gunnery Sergeant Jim Flores. The color guard is being commanded by Cadet First Lieutenant Bethany Chacon. The Marine Corps flag is being carried by Cadet Second Lieutenant Joshua Goodall. Cadet Sergeant Darian Johnson and Lance Corporal Antonio Moreno are this evening's rifle bearers. Our national anthem will be sung by Cibola's concert choir.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Gentlemen, hats on, please. Graduates and audience, please be seated. And now, Cibola Concert Choir, under the direction of Mr. Ryan Hatch, will perform Flight Song.
We have found in song. You have drawn this song from us. Songs of light unfolding, fly overhead, cry overhead. Longing rising from the song within.
Moving like the rise and fall
The rise and fall of
as that shape marks
compassion flows from you. The night is restless with the sounds we hear, is broken, shaken by the cries of pain. For this is music in our voice. Yes, we hear you. All you who cry alone, and we will find answering you. Soul us, we will fly. Wild in spirit, we will fly. We sing as love, afraid, uncertain, yet our fight begins as song.
It is my pleasure to introduce our honored guest this afternoon. From Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, Peggy Mueller Aragon and Yolanda Montoya Cordova. Associate Superintendent of Albuquerque Public Schools Zone 3, Yvonne Garcia. Shannon Barnhill, Executive Director, APS Foundation. Cibola High School's Administration, Principal Pamela Meyer. Assistant Principal, Melissa Cedillo. Assistant Principal, Angela Reitman. Assistant Principal, Raul Sandoval. And Dean of Students, Jeffrey Ulubadi. Class of 2018's Counselor, Jennifer Tuttle. Salutatorian, Karina Adam. Valedictorian, Madeline Finale. Valedictorian, Maria Ibargüengoitia Aguelo. Class of 2018, sponsor, Don Carmody. Senior Class Secretary, Megan Carmody. Senior Class Vice President, Raven Pacheco. Senior Class President, Kylie Winter. Student Body Historian, Saray Muller-Gonzalez. Student Body, Sergeant at Arms, Rachel Carruthers. Student Body Secretary, Gage Bowman. Student Body Vice President, Nick Burrup. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce our Student Body President, Cole Christensen.
Good evening, class of 2018, distinguished guests, family, friends, teachers, and administration. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to thank Cibola's staff, teachers, and administration for the time and energy that you have spent on our behalf. I would also like to thank my family, friends, and Ms. Chavez for supporting me as I have served as student body president. It has been a great privilege and one that I will cherish forever. I am very honored to have the opportunity to share a few thoughts with you. Tonight is a special moment that every one of us has been waiting for. It seems as if it was just yesterday that we drenched ourselves in Axe body spray and danced to Footloose in PE. The memories and friendships that we have made in high school will stick with us for the rest of our lives. So what now? Where do we go next? Neil A. Maxwell once said, "Men finally climbed Mount Everest not by standing at its base and consuming awe, but by shouldering their packs and placing one foot in front of another." Life isn't easy. We will need to take action and step out of our comfort zones in order to make this life a rewarding one. In the Summer Olympic Games of 1912, a runner by the name of Jim Thorpe surprised the world. At the age of 9, Thorpe's twin brother passed away, and shortly after, his mother and father both died. Thorpe became an orphan and suffered from severe depression for many years. Despite the many challenges that Thorpe faced, he became the first Native American to win a gold medal for his home country. On the second day of the Summer Olympics, Jim Thorpe's shoes were stolen. Undeterred, Thorpe wore mismatched shoes and ended up taking first place in the high jump, 110-meter hurdles, and the 1,500-meter run. While facing a great deal of adversity, Jim Thorpe never gave up. His 1,500-meter time of 4 minutes and 40.1 seconds would not be broken until 1972, which is 60 years later. Thorpe's story is a testament of how hard work and determination can lead to our greatest success in life. I believe that choices lead to habits. Habits become traditions, and traditions develop culture. As the newest graduating class of Cibola High School, it is now our privilege to carry on the culture of excellence that we have been taught during our time at Cibola. In closing, I would like to leave you with the words of F. Scott Fitzgerald. "For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. It's never too late to be, you can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things that you never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start again. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Now I would like to recognize the Salutatorian for class of 2018, Karina Adam.
This is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We've been counting down, anticipating the time we will put on caps and gowns and walk up to receive our diplomas. Now, as we all sit here with family and friends around us, the time is upon us. Yet as we each walk up to the stage today, hopefully without tripping, it is important to remember that we are not simply celebrating the receiving of our diplomas, but rather all of the moments that led up to this one. We are honoring every caffeine-fueled 1 a.m. study session and every 6 a.m., please don't make me run any further, practice. We are remembering the many times we went to Starbucks to study, as well as the few times when we actually studied. This moment is an appreciation of all the friends we've made, all the good times we have had, and all of the obstacles we have overcome. I am incredibly proud of all of us, and I am very grateful to be standing here in front of all of you today. I have had the good fortune of being surrounded by some of the kindest, cleverest, most dedicated individuals. All of you have served as an inspiration to me as you each work towards exciting new adventures. Some of you will find yourselves traveling as far away as Australia. Some of you are off to study under the city lights of Chicago and New York. Others, who are remaining a bit closer to home for now, will soon experience the adventure of complete freedom, with no one to tell you, clean your bathroom now, or it's time to do laundry. I hope we all remember to not only hear, but to listen, to not only observe, but to participate, and to call our parents every Sunday, because they will be missing us. I hope we remember to always do what makes us happy, and to find the balance between planning ahead and living in the moment. From both my peers and my wonderful teachers, I have learned volumes about compassion and tenacity. High school has taught me as much about friendship and the value of understanding as it has about chemistry and literature. As we take our next steps into the world, I hope we remember to cherish this moment as well as all of the moments ahead of us. And I cannot wait to hear about all of your exciting adventures. Congratulations, class of 2018.
This year, we had 2 students tie with the top GPA in their class. 5.0, guys. And thus, we have 2 valedictorians. It is my pleasure to introduce our first valedictorian, Madeline Finale.
Thanks, Jeremy. Okay. First and foremost, I would like to express how grateful I am for the love and support of my family, friends, and teachers. I'm immensely proud of all of us. Guys, we did it. We survived. It wasn't easy, and there were definitely a few classes that cost me some sleep, but those were truly the most rewarding. My junior year, I decided to take AP seminar. The very first paper we had to write was supposed to answer the question, what is the purpose of education? Ultimately, I came up with some long explanation with some long words, but it wasn't until recently that I finally understood what it meant. There was something essential to learn every year of high school. Freshman year, I learned the basics. The Pythagorean theorem. If it's Shakespeare, everyone dies. And of course, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Sophomore year, I learned to try new things. Speech only gives, debate only takes. And it's not what you know, it's who you know. Junior year was rough. I learned that an energy drink is not a meal. Heavy metal gets projects done, and don't procrastinate, Karina. I love you. My point is, even though we're at least a little bit sick of high school, we still have to remember to look back and appreciate all that we have learned. Through challenging classes, we learned that hard work pays off. Through group projects and extracurriculars, we have learned that successful outcomes rely on the unique contribution of each individual. After the tragic incidents in Florida, Aztec, New Mexico, and other schools across the nation, we have learned the importance of standing up and having a voice. Through friendships, we have learned to love and accept others, even when they're borderline crazy. I love you, Mads and Alicia. Finally, my senior year, I learned that when you least expect it, life is gonna throw a curveball. And if you're anything like me, you might freak out a little bit, but as Mr. Norwalk once reminded me, the world is your oyster. Your life is full of possibilities, so make the best of it. That brings me back to the question, what is the purpose of education? What has been the purpose of these last 4 years? High school has been our discovery of who we are, and now it's time to discover our place in the world. The diploma that we are about to receive signifies our innate human desire to be a part of something greater, as well as our readiness to use the morals we have learned to change the world. Whether you have your whole life planned out with a 401k, or if you're just gonna wing it and figure it out as you go, I am confident that every one of you has something unique and amazing to contribute. So, in the words of AC/DC, for those about to rock, I salute you. Once a cougar, always a cougar.
This time, ready? Okay. And now, valedictorian, Maria Ibarwengoitia Aguayo.
I am honored to be standing here in front of all of you delivering this speech. I had so much, hold on, sorry, this is weird. I had so much that I wanted to say, but it was very difficult to put into words. Writing this speech was even harder than writing a paper for AP seminar or maybe even Miss Easton's class. These past 4 years with all of you have been amazing. And with the support of all of our loved ones, we have made it to where we are today. There have been countless people encouraging me, and I wish I could name every single one of you, but we would be here all night. I just want you all to know how thankful I am and how much I appreciated appreciated your support these past few years. I would like to take a moment to thank some of the most special people in my life. I want to thank my mom, my stepdad, my little sister, my friends, and my teachers for always encouraging me and believing in me. I thank my mom and my stepdad for being so hardworking, loving me unconditionally, and shaping me into the person I am today. This is from my mom in Spanish. Gracias, mamá, por todo el esfuerzo y sacrificio que hiciste para criarme. Gracias por haberme moldeado en la persona que soy hoy y por siempre estar a mi lado. Tú sabes lo mucho que te quiero y te aprecio. I thank my little sister for always being there for me, even on my worst days, and for being my motivation to be the best I can possibly be. This is a quote from my favorite show, Grey's Anatomy. We spend our whole lives worrying about the future, planning for the future, trying to predict the future, as if figuring it out will cushion the blow. But the future is always changing. The future is the home of our deepest fears and wildest hopes. But one thing is certain, when it finally reveals itself, the future is never the way we imagined it. So I encourage you all to, yes, make good decisions for your future, but also to not forget to live in the moment. That is something I did not do enough these past few years, because I was always worrying, trying to plan this perfect future. But I am sure we're all going to accomplish amazing things, and I can't wait to hear the great things you guys will have done in a few years. I thank you all for making these past 4 years so memorable. I wish you all the very best.
It is now my pleasure to present Cibola's principal, Pamela Meyer.
Good evening, seniors and Cibola community. This graduation ceremony, seniors, I asked you some questions, you sounded your voice, you've written the speech. You have guided the golden moments that helped define your high school years. You've acknowledged the staff members who have inspired you, you've carved out your future plans, and you have given your time-honored advice to the next freshman class. Taking a walk down memory lane, you remember fondly taking state in girls basketball, girls soccer twice, and taking state in volleyball, running for state on the track team, playing your heart out for the school lettered across your jersey, and doing chants and screaming at the top of your lungs with excitement and frustration at games. The best part of high school, you said. You recalled the vending machine fire that caused a fire alarm evacuation during an assembly. You recall cookie ice cream sandwiches, releasing balloons for the senior sunrise, learning to do the pineapple. You said you felt like you could do anything, and you staged a respectful and organized walkout to honor students in Florida. And you remember going to the ROTC Nationals and taking 4th place in the nation. Having our school have the distinction of having the best actress in the state of New Mexico, of having a National Merit Scholar, of making Cibola and New Mexico history by winning a Mesa competition as an all-female team. You remember playing in the Spike Fest tournament, staff versus students, and joining up with Senate to do services for the community and reminding us to, dude, be nice for a whole week, making sure that good people are recognized. You remember coming together, not standing apart, standing up for each other and connecting despite our differences, being part of the experience. You gave special mentions to influential staff members and honored a multitude of Cibola staff members who impacted your lives, stating that many of our staff inspired you to want to help people who cannot help themselves, encouraging you to never give up on what you want to pursue, inspiring original thought, pushing you to do your best, giving personal time to help you with material, stating how lucky you were to have a teacher who helped you discover your philosophical values, being hard on you, but only for your own benefit, indeed influencing the very way that you think. You pointed out people who understood you and would listen to you without judgment, those who were one of a kind, creative, and those who are amazing mentors, those who nudged you towards relishing that education. It is the most powerful thing there is. You've said it. You remembered those individuals who bring out the good in the school and in you. Once upon a time, and that doesn't seem very long ago, you came to Cibola as a nervous freshman, and seniors would have told you, as you are now advising them, to study hard because it all goes so fast, to avoid getting zeros and procrastinating because it's hard to catch up. You would tell them to choose their friends wisely, to get involved and apply early for scholarships. And you would tell them to always ask their teachers for help. And you would be qualified to give that advice. And if it was followed, they would earn a seat at graduation in the class of 2022. You have broad, influential authority, role models, and on your way to a bright future. And now it's time to look to the future, to weave your goals and dreams into reality, taking all the parts and snapping them together into place. When we asked you where you see yourself in 10 years, you said you envisioned yourself as a police officer, owning a nail salon. You would be a chemotherapist, a retired Marine, a teacher, a pastry chef, an orthopedic surgeon, a successful lawyer, a dental hygienist. You'd be making cartoons or working in a science lab discovering something new, having a medical degree with a credit score of 830, you said. These are substantial goals with clarity. Moreover, in 10 years, you said, happiness, financial stability. You want to be working in your favorite job, saving lives. You want success and travel, a house, a dog, comfort, enjoyment, and you see yourself maybe even tired from all of these endeavors. These are tiring and lofty and awesome goals. You see yourself, one of you said, and all of you want changing the world. With goals like these, greatness looms and good things will happen. So believe in yourself, class of 2018. Believe in your power and authority when you come together. You're bold with goals, and there's no doubt that you're ready, seniors. Leave your high school legacy behind, and rest assured, it's got staying power. Start your future story, take courage, storm the gates, go get 'em, Cougars. Albuquerque Public School Board members, Ms. Peggy Muller-Aragon and Ms. Yolanda Montoya Cordova. Albuquerque Public Schools Associate Superintendent, Ms. Yvonne Garcia. Executive Director of the APS Education Foundation, Ms. Shannon Barnhill. The graduates before you have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, along with the New Mexico Public Education Department. To you, I present the class of 2018.
Once upon a time, 13 years ago, you all started as kindergartners. Some of you were even in my kindergarten class. So congratulations to all of you out there. I see some of you. And now you are a Cibola Cougar, about ready to become a grown-up. But Cougars, you expect the very best, and we expect the best from you. So keep that Cougar spirit, and you will accomplish anything. So on behalf of the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, we accept the 2018 Cibola High School class. Congratulations to all of you. Good for you.
And now I would like to recognize Craig Garcia, Spanish teacher, Jeff Jones, social studies teacher, and Rebecca Wallace, language arts teacher, to announce the names of our graduates. Graduates, pro tip number 1 for you of the day. Don't forget your cards. We have to keep the cards that they get in order. Yeah, we give them to the top. Okay?
So who am I having the card to
To Melissa, right here.
Okay.
So Jeff, you just want me to tap you when you get to the last one on the list? Yeah. And then you tap me and you'll tap me.
Marissa Acuna. Christian Ajero. Keith Allen. Kenia Alonzo. Luis Alva. Camilo Alvarez. Noemi Amaro. Brianna Ambriz. Manuel Anchondo. Kyle Anderson. Parker Anderson. Amanda Aragon. Marcus Aragon. Angeline Archibek. Brianna Archibek. Sasha Arn. Laura Arvizo. Jeremiah Aspathia. Emily Avalusea. Adan Baca. Monique Baca. Ricky Baca. Mariah Baca Katanich. Destiny Baker. Matthew Barella. Brenda Barnett. Charles Anthony Barreras III. Christian Bartosevich. Brandon Basada. Kyle Becenti. Luis Baca. Kaylin Beers. Aja Bell. Arlena Beltran. Brandon Bennett. Taylor Biuca. Curtis Bishop III. Summer Black. Tyler Blanche. Isabella Bogart. Xavier Bowling.
Marlon Booker. Amaya Brown. Dominique Bugenhagen. Elena Burt. Amarere Burrows. Leanne Butler. Ashlyn Byrne. Michelle Cagle. Onika Calabaza. Victoria Kalari. Nicholas Calvert. Nathan Camacho. Alexander Kennedy. Maria Kennedy. Aaliyah Carpenter. Julian Carrillo. Sierra Casal. Dale Case. Lydia Castellano. Felicia Castillo. TJ Blackhorse. Raymond Castillo. Cyrus Cahy. Jack Cawley. Selena Sidabaca. Haley Chacon. Destiny Chambers. Jordan Charlie. Ashton Chavez. Courtney Chavez. Logan Chavez. Marisol Chavez. Ryan Chi. Chastity Chino. Alexis Cole. Austin Consla. Aaron Consla. Destiny Contreras. Guadalupe Contreras. Kyra Cordova Urioste.
Sheikh Cosper. Krista Costarella. Shandon Cowboy. Cassie Craner. Leoncio Cruz. Haley Cuevas. Cash Daggett. Blake DeBuck. Sophia Demujay. James DeWeese. Alicia Diaz. Sean DeCapano. Eric Diaz. What's his name? Okay. Isaac Diaz. Madison Dilly. Cameron Dixon. Bailey Dodson. Emily Dominguez. Manuel Dominguez. Diana Dragme. Delaney Drapinski. Stephen Duckett. Jonathan Ely. Angelo Escalante Jaime. Jeremiah Spitia Candelaria. Kendra Fangio. Matthew Ferdig. Mariano Fernandez. Laura Fields. Dana Figueroa. Cage Fitzgerald. Azirio Flores. Adrian Xavier Flores. Chance Ford. Reese Franklin. Madison Fredrickson. Shayla Fuchs. Esperanza Gallegos. Jocelyn Gallegos. Kayla Gallegos. Mark Garbanzos.
Aaliyah Garcia. Brandon Garcia. Brianna Garcia. Brianna Garcia. Brianna Garcia. Cambry Garcia. Delicia Garcia. Hannah Garcia. Claudine Gatewood. Cody Gentry. Abel Gerardo. Justin Giese. Alyssa Gomez. Julian Gomez. Diva Gonzalez. Ezekiel Gonzalez. Julissa Gonzalez. Taylor Gordon. Kaylin Gouch. Tyra Shea Gould. Hannah Graham. Renee Chantel Gorley. Xavier Graham. Rihanna Granich. Isabella Grassi. Bobby Graston. Alicia Griego. Michael Guerra. Jared Gunn. Andres Gutierrez. Noah Gutierrez. Sebastian Guzman. Andrew Hale. Kelly Hallwood. Kendrick Hamilton. Kendra Halpern. Niels Hancock. Dominic Harkness. Joshua Harlan. Ryan Harlow. Hunter Harrison. Ian Harrison.
Isaiah Harrison. Lamisha Harvey. Alyssa Haskey. Ella Hatfield. Cody Hefty. Fabian Hernandez. Alyssa Hilger. Alexander Horcasitas. Jamie Horton. Kwame Huggins. Elizabeth Humphrey. Keely James. Eric Javier. James Jefferson. Ty Johnson. Mason Jonchaya. Elijah Kelly. Caleb Kendall. Anthony Kahn. Michael Kiesling. Alyssa Krutoff. Samantha Lamrecht. Michael Landis. Angelique Laribas. Joel Kenneth Laws. William Laws. Miguel Lara. Connor Layson. Hung Lee. Charlotte Rose Levine. Dominic Leba. Maya Leba. Jared Leiker. Stephanie Lizabel. Gilbert Loetta. Mark Loetta Jr. Noah Long. Erica Lopez. Isabella Lopez. Jasmine Lopez. Virginia Lopez. Max Lopez Culas. Eric Lord Ramos.
Ethan Lozoya. Ana Lucero. Lawrence Lucero. Lisa Lucero. Yasma Lucero. Carly Ludicky. Chantel Lujan. Patricio Lujan. Wesley Luke. Sebastian Luna. Emily Macy. Adrian Maldonado. Isabella Maldonado. Reese Mancha. Joseph Marler. Andrea Marquez. Ana Maria Marquez. Roman Marquez. Dylan Martinez. Irene Martinez. Kayla Martinez. Kayla Martinez. Kayla Martinez. Tristan Martinez. Zevin Martinez, Alexander Matthews, Desiree Matthews, Samantha Matthews, Sasha Medina, Jorge Meza, Austin Myers, Dustin Mychop, Benjamin Miller, Thomas Mindheim, Joanna Myodojevsky, Valeria Mirkovich, Alyssa Mitchell, Anissa Molina, Amberly Mondragon, Nicholas Monk, Lauren Montoya, Marina Montoya, Rafael Montoya,
Amanda Moreno, Brooke Moroni, Samantha Morrow, Deborah Munn, Darcy Muzzy, George Nastav, Ugo Endular, Madison Newcomb, Joshua Wynn, Kimberly Wynn, Matthew Nichols, Laura Nino Martin, Paige Nix, Jacob Nowlin, Esteban Nunez, Hannah Ochoa, Samantha O'Grady, Muriel Olander, Jonah Ortega, Haley Ortiz, Melanie Ortiz, Santiago Otero, Nathan Pacheco, Dominic Parks, Haley Parrish, Sierra Pascarella, Jeanette Payne, Teo Pearson, Mason Peak, Charles Penn, Jasmine Peratrovich, Megan Perez, Jennifer Peterson, Darren Pettingill, Mary Carmen Pichardo, Savannah Platero, Lane Pledger, Shelby Preble, Dylan Putman, Brianna Quintana,
Michael Quintana. Michael Quintana. Elizabeth Quiros Fonseca. Christian Ryan. Devin Ramirez. Ariana Reyes. Brianna Reyes. Daisy Reyes. Noah Richardson. Angelica Ridsdale. David Rios. Alex Rivera. Camila Rivera Mata. Alicia Roberts. Benjamin Robinson. Emily Robinson. Fred Robledo. Diego Rodriguez. Nathaniel Rogatsky. Alicia Rojas. Aiden Rollins. Andre Romero. Andrea Romero. Andrew Romero. Damian Romero. Jerome Romero. Michael Romero. Samuel Romero. Edwin Rosales. Elias Rosales. Ethan Roybal. Dylan Runke. Lauren Russell. Alicia Sajevich. Michael Sagado. Jamini Sahu. Jacob Sais. Ariana Salazar. Lauren Salazar. Dylan Salcido. Victoria Salcido. Justin Salgado. Anthony Salinas. Michaela Saltzman. Jacob Sanchez. Rosemary Sanchez. Ashley Sandoval.
Gerald Sanford Jr., Kevin Schmidt, Nicholas Schneppel, Evan Cedillo, Dominic Senna, Evan Schultz Weeks, Diego Silva, Belinda Simmons, Claire Skinner, Michaela Snow, Griffin Solomon, Yasmin Sun, Marika Soriano, Isis Soriano Logan, Jacob Spar, Logan Stanley, Julia Starkey, Noel Stevens, Adrian Stiff, India Stokes, Annalise Strayer, Caleb Strong, Stephen Sunday, Megan Swanson, Sophia Syed, Elias Takalai, Karime Tapia Flores, Amber Taylor, Camry Telford, Deshaya Thrasher, Mason Tillotson, Anthony Tobin, Jasmine Trejo, Emma Trevino, Brandon Trujillo, Juliana Trujillo, Nicole Trujillo, Patricio Trujillo, Roger Trujillo, Robert Ulibarri, Jordan Valdez, Matthew Valdez, Marceliano Varos, Alicia Valenzuela, Jasmine Valverde, Alejandro Varela, Ashley Vargas, Jacob Vargas,
Alexandra Velasquez, Gabriela Vigil, Christian Vidito, Christian Wagner, Chloe Walker, Zachary Weaver, Sierra Webb, Mia Weaver Manzano, Oliver Josh Webster, Calvin Wells, Tyler Wilkinson, James Wilson, Kyle Wilson, Ryan Wilson, Kayla Winters, Matthew Wood, Alexis Worthington, Ariel Wright, Alexis Wyatt, Jacqueline Yepa, Ricardo Zambrano, Aaron Zamora, and now our honored grads. Karina Adam, Madeline Finale, Maria Ibaguengoitia Aguero, Megan Carmody, Raven Pacheco, Kylie Winner, Saray Gonzalez, Rachel Carruthers, Gage Bowman, Nicholas Burrup, Cole Christensen,
Ladies and gentlemen, our senior class president, Kylie Winner.
We did it!
Good evening, family, friends, alumni,
faculty, and the graduating class of 2018. As the Cibola legend, Mr. Putz would say, "It's a great day to be a Cougar." It's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your class president this past year. 1,367 days ago, we stepped into the infamous Cibola High School for our first day of freshman year. Since then, we've been counting down the days, class periods, sports seasons, dances, good relationships, not so good relationships, and experiences that would lead us to this event right here and now. We've celebrated the highs, such as 4 girls' state championships, survived the lows, like inhaling tar every morning on our way to first period, ha ha ha, made it through all the Twitter beef, lost our boyfriends to the epidemic of Fortnite and Naruto, but most importantly, we've all managed to make it here to graduation in one way or another. As we sit here, it's important to remember all of the people who have helped us along the way to make it to this moment. To our parents who love and support us, at least most of the time, we will never be able to thank you enough. To our friends who stick with us through good times and bad, we love you and don't forget to keep in touch. To the faculty who have dedicated themselves to helping us succeed, we will never be able to repay your commitment, support, discipline, yes, I said it, and encouragement. As the last class that had the pleasure of personally knowing Miss Weitzel, carry her legacy with us so that her kindness may never be forgotten. I'd like to leave you here today with some of Mr. Wyhe's wonderful, wise words of wisdom. He sure loves his alliteration. 1, have purpose. Life doesn't just happen. 2, challenge yourself. Failure is a great lesson, and we must learn from it. 3, create. Be a doer. And most importantly, 4, love others. Be genuine, honest, and humble in all of your encounters. As the profound philosopher Ferris Bueller once said, the question isn't what are we going to do? The question is what aren't we going to do? It's been a rad 4 years, Cougars. At this time, would you please join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left? Congratulations, class of 2018.
Careful. All right, graduates, here's pro tip number 2. Those of you on this side, take a look to your right. Those of you on that side, take a look to your left. Look at those teachers waving at you. Look at your teachers, not your parents. All right, those teachers have your diplomas. If you don't follow them after this, it's not official. Thank you for attending our ceremony. Please allow all seniors to leave the floor and leave the Coliseum. You'll be able to meet and greet our graduates at the Creative Arts parking lot just south of the Creative Arts building on the west side of the Coliseum. Graduates, please stand. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018.